holidays, everyone. Whatever you are celebrating, or if you're not celebrating at all, I hope you're having somewhat of a break here. And I chose Hedwig's theme for this week's musical selection because my tradition for Christmas Day is to watch the very first Harry Potter. And I guess because I grew up in that era where the books came out, then the movies, and then conducting classes came, and we thought our batons were like Harry Potter's wand, and I don't know, we were total nerds, but we had fun, and the baton chooses us. Total Harry Potter nerd, love it. And I want to know your traditions. What do you do on Christmas Day? Do you open Christmas presents on Christmas Day? My tradition is to open one present on Christmas Eve and then the rest of them on Christmas Day, even before coffee or hot chocolate. What are your traditions? Put them in the comments. I want to know. And here are some of my amazing recipes that I experimented with, and some of them are from even Thanksgiving that I did. You'll see pictures, some videos, and cannot forget our recipe of the week, which are gumdrops. Oh, they were so yummy. Coming up. Today I'm making my favorite candy, gumdrops. They are super simple. All you need is unflavored gelatin, your favorite flavor gelatin. In my case, it's berry blue, water, and sugar. Super simple. Right now, I am just letting the sugar and the unflavored gelatin start to boil. Then I will let it to simmer. Then I will pour in my favorite flavor, and just a few more minutes later, you're pouring them in to a nice little silicone mold. You put them in the refrigerator for 4 to 24 hours and you're done. Super simple. As you can see, I have two types of silicone molds. I have stars and I have snowflakes. I've done majority of the pouring and I'm just topping them off right here. And all you have to do now is stick them in the refrigerator for 4 hours to 24 hours and you will have the perfect candy. You can roll them in sanding sugar and you're done. You have candy. My recipe of the week, gumdrops, so super easy, delicious, and here they are. They have been in the refrigerator for over 24 hours, got them popped out, and then silver sanding sugar all over them. They are delicious. I'm gonna try them right now just for a reaction. The best gumdrop ever. Don't buy them. Start making your own candy. You won't regret it. And I can't wait to finish my berry blue gumdrop. Half the calories, half all of the stuff. Super delicious, and you don't have to pay the amount you would in a store. Happy cooking! I'm making a lasagna soup. I'm super excited. This is a new recipe for me. All the holidays, I try to create different recipes and try them out. And right now, it is smelling super good and has tons of mushrooms and thyme and Italian seasoning and, of course, lasagna. Cannot wait. Y'all, this is a beautiful recipe. It is absolutely yummy. I cannot wait to put some ricotta cheese on it and just eat this entire thing. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. If you want the recipe, please make sure you comment and I will share the recipe with you. Oh, this white lasagna soup is almost done. The lasagna is in there. We got it packed full of good veggies, and I'm about to add the spinach. Oh, it is smelling so good. Cannot wait to try it. So carrying on with the theme of transitioning between classical music and fiddle music, folk music, this week we're going to focus on double stops. We use a lot of double stops, constantly, this constant stream of drone or double stops within our pieces. In fiddle music, you'll hear double stops all across in classical violin or classical music, but it's just a little bit different, of a different feeling, and the constant drone is a little bit different, and it has almost a different tuning as well, especially with our fourth fingers, our E's and our A's, and our G's and our D's, and all the different things. But let's take the beginning of Gold Rush, and I'll break it down from there. To break that down, we'll just take off double stops all together, and it'll sound similar to this. Okay, so how we start adding in those double stops is just something as simple as our fourth finger on the A string and playing it with our open E string. Now, in the classical world, you'll want it perfect and totally unison. In the fiddle world, we want it just a hair off of the correct pitch to make it a little bit more gritty and have a different type of timbre. So it's not quite an E flat, but it's not quite your open E as well. And that's how I was taught. If you were taught differently, go with that. But that's how I was taught, and I like that texture. Now, then we start with our first finger on that D string and then the open A. So I go from that 1 to the 2, all with an open A. That's our little intro that we have there, and that's super simple. Okay? We start down bow. There you go. And then my wrist right here. Remember last week I was talking about my jellyfish wrist right here. It's really important to practice on that. Now we have the intro with the E, our fourth finger E and our open E, and then the F sharp with our drone E. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, so if you are familiar with the tune of Gold Rush, go ahead and start playing around with it. Start with learning the melody line first without the double stop, okay? We do that in classical music all the time. We break down whatever we have as far as, double stops or drone notes. We break it down, and just like in classical music, we gotta break things down. And so learn your melody first, then add your double stops. Once you can sing the melody to your fiddle tune, start adding all your fancy stuff like those double stops, those drones, the trills, all the stuff. I want to know how you're doing with it. Comment in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Let's play out with a little Gold Rush.